Hello Tribe, welcome back to my channel. So today I sat down to do a reading with no topic. I literally want you to think of what you might need to hear or the message that you are in need of right now and choose from number 1 to 4, which I'll put on a screen in a moment. Take your time, see which number calls your name, and I'm going to see you in timestamps. Hello, group number 1. So we're going to be using the Book of Answers. In case I'll need clarification, I will use tarot, but my intention is just to use this book and to see what is the message for you here today. Group number 1. Group number 1. What is it that you need to hear today? Or for this chapter of your life even? We have assistance would make your progress a success. Now, pretty straightforward. Your cards are saying, I'm so used to the cards. The book is saying that in the future, or maybe currently, if you're looking for a resolution, if you're looking for ideas, if you're looking for a solution, seek for connections. If you are about to sign a contract and if you don't understand some things that are written in the contract, for example, ask for assistance from someone who's professional in that. If you feel like you're overwhelmed, if you feel like you are very tired, or if your body is very weak, ask for assistance from your soul tribe. Family, friends, lover, partner, doesn't matter. In general, seeking for success, your book is saying, your cards, I'm gonna keep saying your cards. The book is saying that you're going to achieve it by using the connections, not being a lone wolf. That is your message. It's good to go to a certain extent on your own, but you can get there quicker if you're going to use the resources, especially I'm seeing the Queen of Swords, the wisdom or knowledge or expertise of other people. Not to say that you're not capable of that, but there are going to be people in the future, or maybe in your circle already, who can provide you something that you are in need of in order to succeed. So don't be a hermit. Go out there, ask questions, make phone calls, ask for help, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye for now. Group number 2, let's see what the Book of Answers has to say for you here today. This could be a message for this chapter of your life or for today. Let's see. Group number 2, what is the message for you here? Watch and see what happens. Now, let me tap into this because this is quite abstract. I'm being shown a vision of information coming your way at the time when it needs to reach you, or the door opening for you at the time when you are ready. This is the message. It's basically saying you don't have to scatter yourself all over the place to get what you want. Right now is not the time for you to be the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords. A person who's actively trying to pursue something to the point where they are tired, or having so many things on their plate. Your book is saying, this message is saying, sit back, take a moment to breathe in between all that you're doing. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be responsible and you should just sit back and do nothing, but I guess you know what I mean with this. Sit back, relax, and see things unfold in front of your eyes. Some of you need to take a breather. Now is the time to do so. Everything is already aligned energetically. You might not see it with a naked eye, but everything is aligned. It's about to be shown to you. Let's see, is there anything else for group number 2? Anything else for group number 2? A message for you right now. Listen more carefully, then you will know. Yeah, these two are very similar messages. Some of these are very straightforward sentences, right? Move on. But in this case, message 1 and 2, they speak very nicely to one another. Listen more carefully, then you will know. When we listen, we're very in a moment. We're in the moment. We're listening to the person. We're not thinking about 10 things in our head. We're not doing something. If we are cooking, we're cooking. If we're listening actively. Your messages here today are saying, chill out, relax, be a bit more in the present moment and observe. Be an observer. Now's the time to do so. You're going to see how everything is going to unfold right in front of your eyes. For some of you, this is an extra message in a relationship situation. Listen so that you can learn. Don't listen to respond. Or choose people who do the same. I hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey, group number 3, let's see. What is the message for you here today? What is the message you might need to hear for this chapter of your life, or for today when you came across this reading? Well, it's not really a reading since I don't have any cards, but still, form of divination. Let's look. What is the message for numbers 3? Deal with it later. Okay, and I feel like one more because my finger is right there. Follow through on your obligations. Okay, so some of you may be torn. Should I do this now? Should I do it later? What should I prioritize? Your message is saying, let me see if I'm getting anything else here. Your message is saying, have a good plan right now. A good plan, good strategy, good structure. That's how you're going to be able to get to where you want to be. Do not avoid responsibility at this time. Do not say, I'm going to do it next Monday, tomorrow, next year, whatever. Whatever you have promised to yourself or to others, keep the promise. Make it happen. Because some of you might be saying, hey, I'm going to deal with this later. I'm going to deal with these obligations later. But it feels like some of you are trying to avoid something so that you don't have to face it by not taking action. Only you know if that's the right way to go. I'm not going to tell you here that you must do this. There might be other ways to succeed in whatever you are thinking about. But in general, this message is saying, make sure you have a good strategy. That you tick off the most important things during the day or connected to that project or whatever you're trying to do. You tick off the priorities. You do them. Yes, if you run out of time during that day, it's okay, but your priorities are ticked off. What you had to do, you completed it. The extras, yes, you can do tomorrow if you have more time. But make sure that you are committed to something and you push through. And you are diligent in it. You take it one step at a time and you do not break, I'm hearing, the agreement that you made to yourself. The promise that you made to yourself. I'm going to be better at this, or I'm going to stop doing that, or I'm going to invest X amount of time in this business. Okay, I hope this made sense, group number 3. And if you need more content, find me on Patreon. Thank you for passing by. Hello, group number 4. Let's see what the Book of Answers has to say. It could be a message for this chapter of your life or for today. Let's look. What is the message for group number 4? We have move on. So only you know what you need to move on from. For some of you, it's going to be a work situation. Others of you moving country, town, house. Others of you relationship. But whatever it is, you already know that you're supposed to be moving on from it. You've been receiving the signs. The best way to go about the situation is to keep moving forward and don't stagnate yourself right now. Now is not the time to stagnate. Now is not the time to keep digging in the past and expecting the past to change. I don't know for who this is. The past is in the past. Things have happened. You have a choice right now how you want to progress forward. What kind of life you want next. What kind of job, what kind of relationship, what kind of living situation. So now is a good time to make a decision and stick to that decision and keep moving forward. I'm seeing a Chariot card in my head. Anything else? What you might need to hear right now. Remain flexible. During this time, Some of you might have knees problem or elbows problems, and it happens quite often when people are being too rigid or too stuck up. I've noticed that. This is just my personal experience. Of course, consult your doctor, but that's something that I've noticed. Your body may be showing you signs in case you lack flexibility. In general, what's happening in the future, your message is saying you will have to be flexible, or right now in your life you're being asked to be flexible. Avoid my way or highway and that kind of people, because I feel like it's just going to stagnate you in some way, and you don't want to do that. In order to move on, you're going to have to adapt to some things that you don't know of just yet. You're going to encounter new situations once you are on that journey. So remain flexible, see what you need to tweak, see what you need to try, maybe something new, a new strategy, exploration I'm also hearing. Try new things. Don't be too rigid, and you're going to get where you want to be. I hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. Thank you for passing by. Until the next one.